Oh god, it's Mama Murphy. Whatever.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you.
Is it just me or did things get more red? I have no idea. Anyway, I really...
Maybe.
Well, ain't like...
Okay, yeah, so she just wants drugs. Therefore, I'm not even going to bother with her. Yeah, we're here for Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Okay, so I think I know why it's red. One, I think we're getting close to sundown. Two, I think we're also, I switched my weather mod back to, I switched my weather mod back to, that was actually a lot of stuff, actually, looking at that. I switched my weather mod back to True Storms. I got that working, I think. We'll see if we start getting laser rain or not, soon enough. I think I've got a new functional version, and if I don't know, we'll figure it out. Or we won't, I don't know. It'll be frustrating one way or another. Anyway, ooh, hi, ammo. But yeah, so, I've switched it over, so it's a lot more red now, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll figure it out. It is kind of nice to have some selective color in here. And I mean, it looks like stuff in the distance is still kind of, you know, correct-ish. We'll see. It's mostly just, I don't want to try and fix anything right now. It's already been kind of breaky. And I'd prefer to keep everything as, I don't know, stable as possible for at least a little while. Anyway, let's start by taking down all of these busted houses. We've got some quest here. I actually was not paying attention to what he needs me to do. Sanctuary. Sheltered bed for sanctuary settlers. So we're actually pretty close on that one. But yeah, so we're gonna start just by fixing up this packing material. And unfortunately, we need cloth, not packing material. And I don't know if we're exactly gonna have a whole heck of a lot of it. We'll see. I'll just keep taking down these ruined houses. Maybe we'll get some of what we need. I mean, the other thing is I could go into them and actually start directly scrapping. I just kind of don't want to do that. Okay, so as usual, why is everything gray? It's because this is a very, very intentional choice of mine. Okay, so we do get a little bit of cloth from that. We do get a fair amount of fertilizer here. If I can get some more plastic, we might actually be in a good space to make yet more jet, which is always a fair plan. Other thing is we can start probably going out and raiding to some lesser degree. There's got to be like a number of places that we can get easy supplies from nearby. We want as many bottles as we can possibly nab. I'm also just looking for... Ooh, that was circuitry. Okay, so it does look like there are reasons to be raiding these areas for supplies. HVAC units just got steel in it. Normally you're not supposed to be able to scrap that, but I can. Anyway, beds, radio. Radio's just rubber? What? No idea. The other thing, actually, come to think of it, we might be... What was that noise? Something went with-ching. That was weird. Unless we accidentally hit something. I have no idea. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just get over here. I realize I might have some clothing that I can get out of here. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Map.
Okay, so I can't scrap a red bandana. I kind of don't wanna. Okay, so we can get a little bit of cloth from some of these things. Pastor's vestments, yep. Laundered pink dress. Okay, so we can get small amounts of cloth here and there. This is the weirdest game I've ever played.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds.
Yeah, I have no idea, actually. I'd have to think on that one. Okay, whatever. For now, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Just plastic and wood. But still, plastic's a good drop from office papers. I'm just gonna clear things out as we go through here. Yeah, honestly, I personally don't really enjoy using Sanctuary as a resource. Or even as a... I don't enjoy Sanctuary. It's, I've been here too long. It's a fun settlement. It's by far the best in my opinion. But it's also one of those where I'd like to move on to do other things. Yeah, the reason why it was so red was because it was sundown too. So there's that.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Did we get experience from that? No, we
Sturgis.
didn't, but I've already got the
Better
water.
Already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Okay. So do I have any food here? I don't have any. Okay, and a little bit of dirty water. So how much money do I have? I probably... I got 469, so we might be able to buy some cloth here. And I might also be able to buy some food. We could go all the way down to DRUMLIN. We will have Trash Can Carla coming through. Not a bad situation to be in. All right, yeah, let's just adventure around, see what we can pick up. If we're lucky, cloth won't be too far away. I just need some like resource generation here. And life will be a hell of a lot easier. The problem is, these guys are supposed to be... I don't know where I got that experience from. These guys...
I don't think we've met yet. I heard your radio beacon, so I figured, why not? I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. Any place you want me to pitch in?
I want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Okay, so he's got a little bit of bottle caps. That... I'm not going to take his pipe pistol or the rest of his clothing. So... let's see. We've gotten attacked. We need more beds here. Wow. Okay. Beds. Do we have... Okay, we actually have a fair amount of cloth here. At some point, I'm gonna go out of my way to make a better sleeping chamber. But right now, I'm just focused on doing what I can do. Actually, let's stop for a second. I think I can finally... Okay, we don't want to scrap the building. That would be really bad. Whoa, hi. There's an immolator rifle in here. That's weird. Okay, yeah, so we want to clean up some of the trash, but I do not want to scrap the building. Scrapping the building, that'd be a bad... I'd have to reload from that. Okay, so we get some more packing material. Yeah, the reason why I'm cleaning up is because there's actually a fair amount of, like, goodies in this trash on the ground. Okay, let's move this over here. Yeah, we don't have Place Anywhere working right now because they just updated the game. And so that means we're going to be a little bit limited in our placement of things. Which sucks, but, I mean, what am I going to do? Okay, so we wanted to do sleeping bags. Now that the population here is starting to go up a little bit. Wild mongrels. Just one?
This time.
Just one.
Seems to be growing well.
Okay.
Yeah?
So here's the question. Do we have any crops growing out of here? We didn't want to do that. We want to transfer. Let's see. So what do you got for me? Okay, we have a melon. We got one melon. Okay, you know what? If I remember right, somebody was telling me that if you don't have any surplus food, they won't collect any more for you. Which means we need to work on that surplus before we work on Sanctuary. Let's see. So I can plant at least this melon. Alright, they need to be planted in dirt. We need to work on that. Alright, whatever. Let's see. So I'm gonna save before I destroy anything by accident. So now that I got scrap anything, we can start getting rid of some of these trash piles. The really ugly ones. Because I'd rather have default ground texture over this, like, schmutz, whatever you want to call it. Not to mention, this is going to give us a lot of concrete and wood that I can potentially use for quite a lot of different things. I'll get rid of the first aid kit. It doesn't seem to be getting me anymore. But yeah, I think we're going to head over... We're going to go see if I can barter for some crops. Oh, right. I can make planters. I forgot about that. I should work on that. I'm just afraid that I'm going to scrap something that I'm going to regret here. We've saved recently, which is good. But still, okay. Yeah, so all this extra wood and concrete. We're still going to need some steel here, but steel's pretty easy to come by. But getting all of this means we're actually going to be able to start making a structure. Which is good, because Red Rocket by itself, while a decent structure... initially, kind of sucks if you want to do anything specific. I do wish it would give us more than just concrete and wood from this trash, though. Just a little, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. We'll be fine. I've been kind of in the doldrums today. I like that word, doldrums. Oh, hey, cigarettes. I wonder if I can I scrap it? No. Cigarettes cannot be scrapped for cloth, and at least the version that I am currently running, which sucks because they used to be usable for getting cloth, which was I don't know, decently common. I guess we'll get rid of these vines. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of wish I could assign people to go out hunting and stuff like that, but I guess that's how they get killed? I don't know. Alright, little bit of schmutz left that I can take care of. I also like that word. Blame Birdcatcher for that one. But yeah, I've been kind of like doldrumsy today. And most of it's like my own fault, maybe. Bad sleeping habits. Haven't eaten enough, sort of. Just whatever. I'm trying to cut back on a lot of things, like eating-wise, specifically. Because I'm not, like, overweight, really. Well, no, I am fairly overweight. I've got, like, 30 pounds I could lose. I'm not, like, crazy fat, I guess is the easy way to put it. And so it's one of those where it's like, I need to start losing these pounds. Let's see, do we get... we do get some mongrel dog meat from these guys. Anyway. But yeah, so all of that's kind of just turning me into a grouchel, and it's bad. It's not terrible, but whatever. Let's see. It's kind of impressive how many people have never even seen any of my episodes associated with this. Yeah, the reason why everything's black and white is because I liked the Sin City look. I mean, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, I actually like this look generally better than regular Fallout. And no, I will not be taking it off, no matter how much you ask. Because I like it, and I'm gonna commit to it for this playthrough.
No handouts if that's what you're looking for.
Hey,
I'm not looking for handouts, I'm here to shop, dingus. Alright.
that'd be great.
Okay, so she sells shipments of cloth, but boy are they expensive. But she does sell a fair amount of melons and potatoes. So that's really what I'm looking for. The Brahmin meat might not be a bad idea too, but still. Okay, so let's sell the board, the switchblades, tire iron. I'm gonna sell, for now I'm just gonna sell the basic pipe weapons. I'm gonna sell the submachine gun. I'm gonna sell the immolator rifle, probably. It really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Wait, no, it uses fuel. Maybe not. I'll think on that one. That's some power armor stuff that we don't want to get rid of. Calmax, Jet, Psycho Buff. Let's see, anything else particularly? unnecessary. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Yeah, that's for selling. Wow, I've actually got a fair amount of aid things that I can get rid of this way. Alright, that's good. And that'll net me a fair amount of money so I can run around and do some other things. Let's see, if somebody paid me to take it off, would I? Okay, maybe. If they actually paid me to do it. Most people are like, I'll give you 10 bucks to do it, and then they never give you the 10 bucks. Yeah, I don't know. No. I know some people, a lot of people don't even appreciate it. I have no idea, but I like it. And it's kind of one of those where it's like, this was a stylistic choice along the way. I just wanted to give it a go and see what would happen. It's kind of impressive just how much this... That was weird. Okay, yeah, it's interesting just how much the deer take before running away. Oh, that's fine. Uh-oh. What am I in combat with? I just see radstag does. Okay. More hub flowers. Hub flowers are always useful. Okay. I know... It's also really awesome to see red lasers just zipping through the environment. Okay, yeah, we want to keep getting hub flowers because they net us a fair amount of useful bits. Okay, so we've got a gunner. Alright. I think he's fighting ghouls. Okay. Oh, God. I fucked up. Alright, who are you? You're a gunner. Hi. I should probably have aborted that kill move. Okay. Oh, God. Did that get any of them? Shoot. Alright. Well, somebody's helping me. Who's that? Another gunner? Oh, are they backing off? Nope. They're still burning. But they're burning less. Okay, that's a good sign. Where's that gunner? And we're dead. Whew. Where am I? We're here. Oh, right. We're hunting that singular gunner. Okay, this time around I'm going to equip the Molotov. I can't fight gunners particularly well. There's another one. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. There we go. Okay. Alright. I probably could have done that better. We're screwed. Alright. Let's just reload. I really wish there's a faster way to do this. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Hopefully this is just hopefully the screenshot is wrong. Is ammo scarce like in Frost? Oh, very scarce. Okay. So I'm gonna let that other guy get overpowered. I want to kill this guy. So we got a whole horde of ghouls down there, which is great, actually. Because I can kill them pretty easily. I really need the thing that makes it so I can sneak faster. Oof. Try my laser musket. No, I'm saving my ammo for reasons.
You're dead!
I guess I'm on Team Ghoul right now. Alright, so bottle cap, fusion cells. Useful. Tin can. Ooh, laser pistol, of course. Vacuum tube. Army fatigues. Alright. So I don't know where the rest of the ghouls are gonna be. Oh, shit. That's even more of them. Alright, do we have the Molotov cocktail? Alright, we do. Awesome! Okay, so we don't want to get hung up on any trees here. There's a bloatfly there. And I'm just hoping they all burn to death before they can really get to me. Okay. I think we got it. This fire looks awesome. Okay. So we've got a couple of ghouls left I'll have to keep an eye on. But, yeah, that was a bit of a mother load. Alright, the last one's just a deer. I'm gonna run around looting what I can. I know there's a gunner somewhere around here that I would very much like to loot as well. I think he got killed off. Unfortunately, I think I need the scrapper perk to actually highlight corpses. A lot of bloatflies. Don't see a whole lot of people though. Alright, well, that worked out for me. We still have to keep going down. There's a huge number of ghouls here. Oh, here he is. Alright, so bottle cap, fusion cells, cottony yarn, yeah, flannel jeans. I'm gonna keep getting the lasers. Those sell pretty well. Okay, so that was my last Molotov, though I think I'm actually gonna start stocking up on them, because hot damn, that was effective. Okay. Well, I can kill most of these guys. Doesn't look like there's anybody else here, which is good. Okay, so let's take the jet. We're probably not going to come back here for a while just because of the sheer amount of ghouls that take residence in this place. But let's grab what junk we can. Hopefully they don't respawn by the time I walk back outside. Or hopefully they don't respawn by the time I get out of here. Anyway, let's go into the root cellar. I guess the other thing I could have done was actually make let's see. I don't know why it plays that music, but that's okay. Anyway, let's grab as much junk as we can. This looks awesome in here, by the way. Yeah, there's a ghoul in here. If I remember right, there's a fair amount of radiation, unfortunately, so I can't go too deep, I think? I'm not sure. It's like a weapons workbench and a toaster. Oh, toaster in a bathtub. Dude probably tried to commit suicide. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this on. Yeah, it's not worth my trouble going in there and dealing with the rads that we get. So let's just get out of here. We got what we want. I might make another Molotov, honestly. Might be a good idea. It was incredibly useful. Alright, let's see. It's a grenade. Molotov cocktail. Yeah. The sheer amount of damage it represents is probably absolutely necessary for what I'm doing here. Okay. So let's see if she's still alive.
This is bullshit.
Small host of raiders here. I think I'm gonna give them wide berth, though.
Shut the fuck up a second. I hear something.
Yeah, I'm not good enough at stealth to get close to them. I might be able to, but it'd be an issue.
You sure you saw something?
Let's see. Why not try and get a rocket launcher? Anywhere where I'd have the chance of getting a rocket launcher is pretty much instant death for me. Like, I can't even hold my own against people pipe pistols here.
Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Scare.
Yep.
This doesn't involve you.
Alright. It should work. Well, that worked out great, actually. Okay, let's grab everything. This might overburden me, but we're right here. So I can clear house here. Oh, hey, Trash Can Carla. Awesome. Okay.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see.
Let's see what you got.
Always happy to make a sale.
Not used to running into her this late, but that's okay. Anyway, so we've got pipe revolver pistol, barely any ammo. Sell that. Sell the laser pistols. Technically, if they do have cells, maybe I should keep one around. I don't know. Oh, right, I'm still carrying around the minigun. I really need to get rid of that. Alright, assault gas mask, gonna get rid of that. Clothing is necessary. Leather stuff, not so much. So, metal right arm. Okay, I'll hold on to that. Do I have a... I do have a leather arm. Let's get rid of that. Leathers I don't need. Okay, any kind of drugs. Jet, yes. Okay, so what kind of food is she packing? Because honestly, food is probably the most important thing. She really doesn't have much. I'll take the bobby pin off of her. I guess anything with circuitry in it, as usual. Like, acid and plastic seems like a decent choice, too. I'll take the globe. Cloth is pretty important, too. Bowling pin I'll take. It's cheap. Camera, pillow. Let's see. Duct tape. Duct tape's tempting just because. Economy Wonder Glue. Yeesh. Let's see. Enhanced targeting card has 2, so that's probably worth it. Hot plate, obviously. I'm trying to be somewhat cautious here. We need resources, but I also don't want to spend too much of my cash just because we need it for things. Soap is antiseptic. Really? I guess. Okay. Yeah, I used to go out of my way for aluminum, but that's probably a bad idea right now. Telephone we need. Typewriter, not so much so. Okay, so we've kind of burnt through a lot of her resources. What can I sell off to her? Don't I have like what about valuables? Didn't I have like I thought I'd picked up some beer, I guess not. Alright, let's accept that. I can do some other things. Okay.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Let's see. Will I be going...
Sure.
A little
Wait,
bit of
what?
everything.
Oh, did I sell my helmet? I must have. Whoopsie. Alright. General Chow's revenge would be amazing, but I'm too poor for it. Let's see. Don't care about those. So she's got Tato's. She's just got potatoes. That sucks. Okay, what does she have? Alarm clock, yes. Anything with circuitry on it is an absolute done deal. Everything else, I'm a little bit less interested in. Like, cameras are good. Plastic is... anything that's cheap, too. That's the other thing. Oh, and cloth. We desperately need cloth here. But we need circuitry so I can make some robots and some other useful bits here and there. So I should probably worry about that a little bit more than I have been. Luckily, once we get our resource chain going, I can start actually making some money just being around. Okay. Anyway. So we pretty much got this taken care of. These characters are probably safe here. I have it currently configured, so Endless Warfare just ups the amount of people that we run into in groups. So, you know, oftentimes you'll run into one. Okay, here. I actually wanted to do this anyway. Man, that red bandana really does not. Alright, whatever. Okay. I didn't realize I'd sold off my helmet. Oh yeah, we got the raiders over there. Well, now's a good time for sprinting really fast. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Very big ow. Should have snuck. Totally forgot those guys spawned around there. Alright, we're probably out of range now. Okay, yeah, so let's go back. Let's drop off our resources and let's see if we can progress some of these things. If I could get the cargo bots, that'd actually be probably the most handy. And then we can start considering things. We could maybe go back down to Concord. Oh, right. Yeah, we could check out the Concord Underground. I don't remember if there's actually much of anything down there worth worrying about. There probably is. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Apart from this, what's the plan? We could use some backpacks. I mean, really, we just need healing-related objects and food. I think we're hungry, aren't we? Yeah, we're hungry and we're thirsty. Alright, let's see what I can do. I have 1 purified water. Okay, better, but still parched. So pre-war. I guess I'll have to see if I can cook something. At least we can put down some crops. So that's good. Let's see if I can put down some more... See, I don't know if the melon planters actually give us regular food. That's worrisome. Wasn't there something here that produced like 1 billion resources? Yeah, food synthesizer. Carrot requires mute fruit. That's weird and broken. These are weird and broken. Carrot domesticated. But this requires survivalist. Okay. So I think those are appropriate. See, some of these I don't actually... Ow. Okay, we need some walls on Red Rocket. These dogs are a problem. Okay, that was it?
Seems to be growing well.
Hey, I can actually harvest from those melons. Or that melon planter. That's good. Where are the rest of my people? Did they all die? No, I got all 4 of them. Oh, right. It's midnight. They're probably asleep. Duh. Alright, well that was scary business. Well... let's see if I can make some more planters. Okay, so I can make a potato planter. Oh, that's some trash I can get rid of. Mute fruit planter, melon planter. Okay, let's see if I can... Let's just line up a lot of the planters along the way here. Worst comes to worst, my people might not be able to harvest them, but I can. And it should mean extra food. One way or another. So I'll call that close enough. Okay. Unfortunately, they're not instantly just giving us resources here. Alright. Well. This hurt. I guess let's go sleep for the night. Unfortunately, I get the feeling one of these guys is already in my bed. Yep. It's unfortunate. I guess I'll just maybe produce another bed. At least we've got up to 8 food this time. So yeah, now we should actually be producing some surplus. So yeah, let's just do a bed that doesn't suck. Oh, I can do bunk beds now. I don't... It's worth putting one of these down, especially because we got the resources for it. Okay. And let's sleep for 8 hours. And then we'll have to figure out how to eat some food. Let me guess, it didn't count. Sleeping bags, my ass. Okay. Now I have no idea what's going on. We slept for 4 hours there. Nope. Fair question. Oh, no. Horizon's broken.